Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Hello friends, welcome back to Tim Friend. It's once again time to delve deep into the realm of supports. We've got a nice little crop, not as big as it's been before, and probably won't ever be that big again, but we gotta plow through, we gotta get through them. Let's see Dedu and Annette. Let's get Dedu's out of the way first and then go to Gilbert's, and then I'll have a bad voice for the rest of the episode. I'm sorry, so sorry. What is it, Annette? I completely forgot that it's my turn for kitchen duty today. Huh? Dedu? Did you do all the kitchen prep already? Kitchen duty is mine today. What? But did I get the day wrong? Yes, yours is tomorrow. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow, I really am something else. A support reached. These things happen. Is something funny? Oh, no, I was just happy. So, you probably already know this, but my uncle is really strict. He wanted me to be perfect at cooking, studying, cleaning, washing, everything, really. He said if I wasn't perfect as a knight's daughter, I'd be devaluing my crest. Whenever I messed up, he'd look so mad. And he'd sigh like he'd just lost his faith in humanity. That is harsh. Oh, I know he loved me and all. He was just kind of scary. But you've helped me out and been patient with me without getting mad. I'm just so happy. Thank you, Dedu. I've hardly done anything. You know what? You remind me of my father. Of Gilbert? You look really scary at first glance, but you're actually really kind. Is that so? Oh, right. Let me help you with something, if that's okay with you. What are you cooking today? Hopefully I can chip in. It is a meat dish from Fargus. I'm still a complete klutz, so I'm not going to be in the way, am I? Not at all. I was hoping that the food I made would bring a smile to your face. Oh, wow, that's... ... He do a blush. That's cute. Well then, I can't wait for dinner time. Good. All these little students and teachers and various school personnel getting all kind of awkward flirty with each other. It's cute. Better stay the fuck away from Dimitri, Annette. Did you and Ingrid? Both too pretty. You get the fuck away from him. Your Highness, thank you for everything. This is sudden. Why so formal? You're not about to tell me you intend to leave the army, are you? Oh, no, it's not that. I had the chance to return to the capital on military business. It had really been a long time. Life's pretty hard Life's pretty hard there right now, but its old vitality seems to be returning, bit by bit. If it wasn't for you, I'm sure things wouldn't be looking so promising, so... Come on now, no need to exaggerate. Do not forget that I abandoned them and fled once as well. You had no choice. If you'd remained in the capital, you would have been killed. If you keep thinking so dark and gloomy, you're going to end up looking just like Father. Annette, you probably do not realize, but over those 5 years, I took many, many lives. I slaughtered generals and officials alike, with the brutality you would scarcely think a human was capable of. And as I've intensified my fight with the Empire, how many people have fallen in the capital? My hands are already dripping with blood. I cannot be forgiven. You really are a lot more like Father than I am. Before Father left us, he used to say similar things. I don't want you to end up like him, so I've been thinking. When this war is over, I was wondering whether I could help you with your work. Of course, I don't know how much I'd be able to support a king. What are you saying? If I leave you to your own devices, you'll forget how to laugh. We can't have that. You won't be able to do what you have to do with such a miserable look on your face. So, if you'll have me, I'd like to stay by your side. If you're sad or suffering, I'll just starve you until you muster a smile. Starve me? Hey, you weren't supposed to laugh at that part. I thought a lot about this. Sorry, I could not help myself. Certainly with you around, I will not have any cause to frown. By all means, join me, Annette, and never lose that sweet smile of yours. Yes, I promise. You stay with Ash, Annette. You can't be all cute all over at Dimitri now. It's not good. I only get one paired ending. Can't make me wishing for multiple for the same character. Seth and Leone. I don't remember this dynamic at all. Is it just about fishing? Today was a great day for fishing, wasn't it? It weighs. Though if I did lose you in numbers. You won on size, though. Some of these fish are huge. It was you who caught this beauty. It is a lovely specimen. The fins are rather like wines, and the scales are reminiscent of a lustrous Rhine bow. But I have heard this type of fish does not taste good. I forgot to mispronounce a word in that sentence. Whoops. It's a little bland, but it's not bad. You just need to fry it in oil to bring the flavor out. There are lots of little bones, too, so you gotta be careful eating it. You truly are an expert, Leonai. I would be delighted if you would cook for Usagain. Happily. You know, once this war's over, I'll be able to make even more elaborate dishes. I'm sure none of it will compare to your wife's cooking, though. Entirely different styles. I very much look forward to seeing what you come up with. Yet another liaison to end this war swiftly. I'm flattered, but that doesn't seem like a good motivation to fight. On the contrary, it is better than the usual liaisons. In the heat of battle, it is little details like a friend's cooking that I reach for to find my karage. And I have to say, I didn't expect that from you. You're always so serious. But I really value our fishing time too. With all the chaos, it's great to have a way to relax. I hope there will come a team where we can fish like this without worry to our heart's content. Hope's not enough. We need to build that future with our hands. Agreed. But even after that is done, you had better not rest idly. I've grown quite fond of your cooking. Don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. Speaking of, time to handle today's haul. Let me lend you a hand. Let me lend you a hand. We're slowly becoming a crotchety old man for Seth. That's not the voice that I intended. Seth and Manuela. Getting deep. We're burning through these much faster than I expected. ... Seth. Hello, Manuela. Is something the matter? You surprised me is all. Though not as surprised as you when you found me here before. I've never seen you offering up prayer so solemnly. I suppose I do typically make an effort to come here when no one else is around. Many look to me for guidance. I do not wish to disturb anyone's prayers with my own. But I did not come here only to pray. Really? Then what were you doing? I was swearing an oath to Saint Sethlien. I don't know how to pronounce Sethlien, so I could be mispronouncing that, who knows. She is a specular figure to me. It's become part of my routine to swear this oath before her likeness. You know, her likeness right here, this fucking rubble statue. Not the statue that's over there in the corner, but to my left. More than any other, she wishes for a beautiful world. I believe it is my duty to grant her wish. I had no idea you held such a passionate secret devotion, Seteth. Legends of Saint Sethlien do depict her as a kind, proper, and honorable woman. And she was so gentle and quiet, really kept to herself. It's no wonder you're infatuated with her. I think you may have misunderstood me. It must be very lonely to be so in love with someone from the distant past. She is very special to me, yes, but not in that way. You don't have to hide it from me, Seteth. I can keep a secret. But people from the past are gone. No matter how much you care for her, she can't love you back. Now then, if you turned your eyes to me, I could respond to your deepest, most powerful feelings. Damn, Manuela. Fucking goes for it. Hell yes. You are completely mistaken. What? That was abrupt. What? That's not what I want. They do have another support, though, so I can at least do that. Aloise and Gilbert. Let's get rid of these two fucking nobodies. ... And Aloise is there. How goes it, Gilbert? Sir Aloise, have you also come to fish? If I'm in your way, you need but say so. Oh, no, I was passing by. Please, carry on. You know, passing by in this dead end of a pier. Hold on. You haven't caught a single fish yet. Are you feeling unwell? No, it is nothing of the sort. I'm not here to catch a fish today. So you're fishing, but not in hopes of catching a fish. How unusual. Oh, I see. You're a vegetarian. No, I'm using this time to examine my past deeds. When I'm fishing, the world fades, and I'm left alone with myself. That is, Perhaps the correct way to fish is the way you do, Alois, simply for the pleasure. I deeply regret I am unable to be the angling companion you desire. Ah, no need, Gilbert. A thought occurs to me. And what might that be? It was Captain Gerald who first taught me how to fish. We had spare time between missions, and he said it was the perfect hobby. Is that so? He was always looking out on the water, so lost in thought. Perhaps he wasn't catching fishing to catch fish either. Perhaps he was facing something within himself, silently struggling with his thoughts and hiding the struggle from me and everyone else. We cannot know the minds of the departed. Therefore, we wrestle with their ghosts. Yes, that's true. Very well. I will join you today after all. Please, teach me this art of fishing without fishing. I think it would do me some good to gaze on the water and think fondly about my old mentor. Of course, it would be my pleasure, he says without smiling. Yeah, getting a lot of pleasure at that, huh, Gilbert? Huh, Glibbo? Now we got Alois and Catherine, which we absolutely will not have time to get to the A support. But whatever, I don't really care about Alois beyond his information on Gerald anyway, if that wasn't, incredibly clear from every time I've talked about Alois. Hey, Alois, looks like you're done for the day. Care to join me in the dining hall? Ah, Catherine, how could I refuse? C support complete. Nothing like a good drink. I feel better already. The grub's not bad either. This is the perfect way to end a long day of work. I couldn't agree more. Looks like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders. It's at times like this, when worldly worries fall away, that I can really live in the moment. It's intoxicating. Worldly worries? Live in the moment? Look who's suddenly waxing poetic. Wait, you feel intoxicated before you've had a drop of booze? Talk about a lightweight.
Hello, just the man I was looking for.
Ah, yes, were you the fellow selling ancient coins?
Yes, sir. Since our meeting at the antique shop yesterday, I got my hands on something new. Here we are. Look at this magnificent coin. You see the engraving? It's the crest of House Charon, one of the kingdom's most prominent noble families. It's an exceptionally rare piece commissioned by a hero 1,000 years ago.
By a hero? 1,000 years ago? I'll take it. How much do I owe you?
For a collector such as yourself, sir, I'm happy to offer it at a discounted price. Let's see, that'll be...
Hold on. Stop trying to swindle my friend. You're claiming a hero from House Charon had their crest engraved on this coin? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Tell me, as a collector of antiques, are you familiar with this piece? It's a legendary sword.
Ma'am, please, keep your nose out of my... What? Is that Thunderbrand? That's not possible. It couldn't be.
You're familiar with it. Excellent. Perhaps you know how cleanly it slices through liars and cheats.
Ah!
You're saying that whole story was a lie? Thought it was obvious. But, alright. How fucking abrupt. I mean, we didn't even get to see Catherine of Charon fucking dismantle that dude's story about the coin or whatever. Well, that's silly. Alright, Catherine Shamir. This one we will try to get to A. That battle was a decent challenge, but when push came to shove, they didn't have a chance. Before long, all the church's enemies will have been destroyed. You must really love worshiping the church. Or is it just Rhea? Lady Rhea. Lady Rhea. You're the only one in the Knights who doesn't address her with the proper respect. It's not that I worship Lady Rhea. I respect her, admire her, rever her. I don't get the Saros religion. Or Rhea. Shamir, if you were anyone else, I would cut you down for saying that. She saved your life. She did, and that's why I fight for her. Doesn't mean I worship her. You never change. You're so stubborn. You're the stubborn one. When we are on missions related to Rhea, it's like you're wearing blinders. Wanting to help her is admirable, but you'll be of no use if you get yourself killed. I don't plan on getting killed. It's not that I'm wearing blinders. I'm just focused. I've devoted my heart to Lady Rhea. She's the reason I wield my sword. As long as you don't get killed or cause me any trouble, I don't really care. So my death would cause you trouble? That's not what I meant. Let's give it a rest. There's no point in arguing. Fine, but I want you to know something. It's not easy to put your life in the hands of someone who doesn't share your beliefs. I understand, and I think we can both agree on that. What? What a baffling conversation. Was I just missing some fucking subtext there? I don't know. Let's see. We have such limited time. We gotta figure out. So I think it's gonna be Flayn. It's gonna be tough because I want to see the A supports with Dimitri and Flayn, and Catherine and Flayn, but we don't have that much time to do so. So I'm gonna do Dimitri and Flayn, Dedue and Gilbert, just to see that final fucking support. Felix and no one, Sylvain and no one, Ash and no one, Briquette is a no one. That's just like most people, isn't it? Manuela and Seteth. And that's three. That's 3 adjutants. So we don't have to do anymore. We could do Leonie and Shamir, but fuck it. Alright. Let's get on to the penultimate mission. I guess we have to see a few scenes before then. Professor, do you think Edelgard will show up? She will. I mean, she's Edelgard. You know her. Well. It's been a long time, Professor. And hello to you too, Dimitri. It is Edelgard, and Hubert's there as well. Edelgard, I didn't think you would actually accept my request. Call it a whim. Well then, what did you want to talk about? I will get straight to the point. Why did you start this war? There had to be a way to change things in your territory without the need for so many senseless casualties. It may be hard to believe, but this is the way that leads to the fewest casualties in the end. Don't you see? How could I? Countless people have already lost their lives in this conflict. The longer we took to revolt, the more victims this crooked world would have claimed. I weighed the victims of war against the victims of the world as it is now, and I chose the former. I believe I have chosen the best path, the only path. Even after seeing the faces of those who have suffered in the ravages of war, you would still force them to throw their lives away for the future? You were obviously devoted to this war and deaf to the screams of its victims. You cannot change the cycle of the strong dominating the weak with a method like that. You're wrong. That very cycle is exactly what I've devoted my life and my power to destroying. If after all this you believe the weak will still be weak, that is only because they are too used to relying on others instead of on themselves. Yes, okay. It took me a while to parse that sentence. Yes. Perhaps someone as strong as you are can claim something like that. But you cannot force that belief onto others. People aren't as strong as you think they are. There are those who cannot live without their faith, and those who cannot go on once they've lost their reason for living. Your path will not be able to save them. It is the path of the strong, and so it could only benefit the strong. You consider me strong, do you? Even if one clings to their faith, the goddess will never answer them. Countless souls will be lost that way, living without purpose. And I can be counted among those who have died that way as well. But that's why I must change this world, on behalf of the silent and weak. And do you intend to become a goddess yourself? Will you steal the power to take action from the broken-hearted masses you claim to defend? The ones who can truly change the way of the world are not the rulers, but the people. Pushing your own sense of justice and your own ideals onto even one other person is nothing more than self-righteousness. Maybe it is self-righteousness, but it doesn't matter. Someone has to take action and put a stop to this world's endless blood-stained history. Do you not believe in the power of the people to join together and rise up? Humans are weak creatures, but they are also creatures who help each other, support each other, and together find the right path. I have learned that humans are capable of all that from the professor, and from everyone in my life. I doubt a high-born person like yourself could know how the poor feel or what motivates them. This is nonsense. Though, I'm finally starting to understand how you feel. But it makes it even clearer to me that we can never fully understand each other. And I feel the same. I finally understand what you believe is right. Goodbye, Dimitri. Wait, Edelgard. There's something I must give you. Oh, it's a dagger. This is for you. Use it to cut a path to the future you wish for. And I will rise up to meet you there, El. I mean, I heard that voice acting even through my very quiet speakers. Oh, the children's. El, so it's true. You're really going away? Going back home? There's nothing I can do about it. It's all happening so fast. I'm as surprised as you are. El. Here. want you to have this. It's the same picture of a dagger. Elle, listen to me. No matter how hard things get, you can't give in, okay? You've got to cut a path to the future you wish for, no matter what. It's a dagger? Why would you give me something like this? Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to give you.
Edelgard, what are you doing? It's time to go. Hurry and get in the carriage.
Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle. I have to go now.
Oh, jeez. What an awkward child.
I remember now. You gave me a dagger all those years ago.
I'm still sorry about that. Should have given you something that would have made you happier.
Perhaps. At the time, I was quite flustered by such a dangerous gift. I left without giving you a proper response, and that was the last time we saw each other.
True. It is a sweet memory with a bitter ending.
I'm afraid it will do no good to reminisce, Dimitri. That girl you knew back then is gone. As good as dead. But I'll tell you now what I wasn't able to tell you back then. Thank you, my dear forgotten friend. Because of you, I never lost my heart. As for the future, that will be decided in battle. King of Fargus, as the Emperor, I shall await your arrival in Enbar.
Damn.
Didn't give a shit. I still think they could have fucking worked it out, but that plot of the game requires that they would not be able to. Oh well. ... Oof. Could there be much more dialogue, though, before the mission? I don't know what it's gonna be.
Yeah, okay. Another bit of dialogue before the mission, because the mission's on the next day. Oh, yes. Okay. Visit the cemetery. We gotta lock it and load it. Ooh. Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now. One day I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Someone I love.
I mean, we got a lot of options here, honestly. You could give it to Sothis, which is wild. Could give it to Mercedes, which is awesome. Let's see. I think it's gonna be Dimitri, since I've been wanting to do that since I fucking started this playthrough. Yeah, it's Dimitri. Fucking wild. I don't know why they do that before this mission. Is there no monastery phase before the next one? It makes sense to me, I guess. But on the other hand, whatever. I still want to do it. Let's check our certs. I want to see if we can make Lawrence into a Wyvern Rider. I mean, it's not like we got the fucking adjutant slots to even bring him with us, but... Yay, we did it. Hurrah! Hooray! Yes, change classes, please. Great. And then let's go to the Mish. Let's hit that Mish, bish. Assault on Enbar. Save. And then load. Wow. Alright. The Kingdom Army, having gathered new troops and significant strength, commences its march toward the imperial capital of Enbar. It goes to Mercius and then south. For some reason, I always think Enbar is way far to the east. I guess it kind of is, but... In response to their movements, Emperor Edelgard orders her trusted retainer Hubert to the front lines to meet the Kingdom Army head-on. The two forces clash in the city streets. I read it too slowly because I was thinking about Fodlan's geography. You know, like a normal person would. Yes, Spirits of the Fallen. It's great. If I had the online services turned on, it would have given me some stuff, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really give you support points ever, I think. Sometimes it gives you weapon skill experience, if I'm remembering correctly. Gives you a shit ton of absolute garbage items. That is true. Saves you money. But I'm not using that shit. Assault on Enbar. Just immediately into the prep screen. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. What are we rocking here? Ooh, 4, 5, it's gonna be 6? Nope, just 5 it looks like. 5 flying demonic beasts. Huh. What a wild little map. It is city streets though, I like that. Looks like we got our people sort of divvied up into 2 different groups. West side's gonna be punching up through here, east side's gonna be punching up through there.
and they meet maybe after this bridge or after this bridge. Is this Hubert? No, it's just an Imperial soldier. Why is he glowy? It was on a stronghold, I guess. That's probably why. Probably summons reinforcements, I would guess, from here. Maybe even a little further back. Oh, there's granaries. I love that they have those veils. I think it's cool. Yeah, they always gotta have something covering their face. Oh no, Petra's back there. She survived. Only to die here. Is that all of the Black Eagle? Oh no, there's Dorothea. Oh, beans. Oh, it's gonna make me sad to kill Dorothea. Why does she have fucking... Why does she have Alert Stance Plus? Why? She's not gonna be... She's gonna be shooting that fucking fire orb all the time. She's like... never gonna be getting that plus 30 avoid. Weird. Is it just Petra, Dorothea, and then Hubert back there? Yeah, Bernadette is dead. Caspar, Linhart, they're dead. Who the Ferdinand? Ferdinand's dead. Ah, jeez. It's a bummer. It's a bummer in the summer. Okay. Nope. No, thank you. Units. That's what we gotta do. No, we're not bringing Flane or Setheth. Boop, 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 boop. We're just bringing this crowd of 10. I feel like we had more people. Sylvain, you goof? Of course it's you. Now, Flane, you're adjutant to Dimitri. Someone else is an adjutant to someone else. Support. Now, check that shit. Glibert and Dedu? Or, Leone and Shamir? Oh, Manuel and Setheth. That's a definite one. Set adjutant. Setheth. If we do Leone Shamir, that would at least let us sort of see something in an A rank. And I'm not really interested in Gilbert and Dedu. So let's do Leone Shamir. Set adjutant Shamir. Okay. Now, let's figure out our marching order. I kind of want... Should I keep one flyer on each side, or should I put both flyers over here? The terrain's definitely chokier over here. We've got less room to work with. We've got more open space over here. So I'm thinking we put our horse people over here on the right and our flyers over here on the left. Manuela... I don't know if we should use you or, like, Annette or some shit. Wait. Support. Annette. Annette's done. Okay, great. Demito. Flane, and that's it. I think they're all just done with everyone who can be on the field. Maybe Leone? No, yeah. The only ones I got supports left with are, like, Lawrence and faculty. Yeah, cool. So I don't need to give too much of a shit. Annette Mercedes over there I like. Dimitri and Dedu and Manuela. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with that. There, and there. And then horses, y'all can just kind of chill out for a second. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Oh. Let's just make sure that there's no battalions that I'm missing people on. Sorry, I know it's not interesting, but here I am. No authority thing. Ooh, you got something. Taking down your protection by 10. That's pretty rough, Ingrid. But it boosts up your avoid by 15. It's cool to have that. Wow. Those dancers. Oh, I could give them to Annette. Yeah, let's change them out. Now she has super dance. But then who gets the magic core? I don't know. Ooh, it says one of my flyers, does like Ash have A yet? I think he's still on like B+. Yeah, he doesn't have A. And then Leone definitely doesn't have it. Alright, well, Ingrid. Where are you at, Ingrid? 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 Where'd you go? Was that you? No. Ooh, Felix. Felix. You can have these Indech sword fighters. Indork? Indork. Sort by authority. Whoops. Kingdom priests. Let's go with... don't have, like, any B rank mages, do I? Got Gloucester Knights. Which is fine. Let's do that. You've got the A rank. There you go. Ingrid. Found you, finally. We could give you this... Losing 8 points of protection is so rough, though. And, like, I know ain't nobody gonna get that. These are fucking Dusker heavy soldiers. But maybe they'll get higher strength? Maybe. Let's go with the Indech sword fighters. Okay. Next time on Tim Friend, the penultimate mission of Fire Emblem 3 Houses of Blue Lions Run. Coming real close to the end. But, I'm still loving every moment of it. Especially because I haven't had to do the big fishing thing in a long time. Alright, bye everybody.
With Tim Friend.